Global tensions are rising, markets are unstable, and currencies keep losing value. While governments print more money, smart investors are moving into physical gold and silver. Assets that have protected wealth for centuries. That's why more people are turning to Charlie's Gold to secure their future before the next financial shakeup hits. Don't leave your wealth exposed. Own something real, own gold and silver. Visit charlies.gold today.
Good morning, it's Thursday. It's the 6th of August, 2026. So much is happening behind the scenes. There is things that are going on that maybe you're not seeing in plain sight, but I can assure you everything is going on very, very well behind the scenes. The Democrats and the rhinos are suddenly waking up to the fact that they've all been caught. They were all caught 4 or 5 years ago, but in the movie now you'll be able to see them. They're backtracking. They're suddenly changing their position when it comes to votes because they realise they've gone up one alleyway and they've been trapped up there and they're beginning to look very stupid. So don't worry about the midterms. The midterms are all part of the pantomime. This is all part of the exposure. There's a lot of people saying, well, what do you think will happen? It doesn't matter what happens. This is all part of the exposure. This is all part of the dismantling of the old system. The dismantling of the old system is not an easy task because it's not just in America. It's in South America. It's in Canada. It's in Russia. It's in China. It's in the United Kingdom. It's in Europe. It's in Australia. It's in New Zealand. It's in the Far East. It's in the Middle East. It's everywhere. And it's all having to be dismantled. And thank God there are a group of men who are prepared to stand up against this old system and take it on. Donald Trump is obviously one of them. Vladimir Putin's another. Narendra Modi is another one. Xi Jinping's another one. They're all dismantling the old system. And they're not doing it like they did the Twin Towers in one massive explosion. They're taking it down brick by brick. They're making sure that it can never be rebuilt. They're dismantling the whole system in plain sight. And if you're awake and aware, you can enjoy watching it collapse. And I'll tell you what, they're not going out without a fight. They're trying to rebuild everything, mainly the financial system, they've lost control of. They wanted a new world order. They wanted the banking system controlled by them so that you became even more enslaved than you already are right now. And it's all stopped. It's all gone backwards on them. And they are desperate right now. But I would urge you to enjoy this journey that you've been chosen to watch happen in real time. It's amazing. We're in a very, very good place. Enjoy it. Drew.
Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, everyone. Well, Russian President Vladimir Putin has signed the country's first comprehensive cryptocurrency law. The legislation will regulate crypto trading, exchange, mining, storage, and digital asset businesses under the supervision of Russia's central bank. Crypto will remain banned for everyday payments inside Russia. Regulated buying and selling will be permitted. Most of the new rules take effect from September the 1st. As we swing to the update of the Clarity Act, President Donald Trump has called on the United States Senate to pass the Clarity Act now. The legislation would establish clearer rules for American cryptocurrency market and determine how digital assets are regulated. My question to you, Charlie, is, could I be right in saying, sorry, 1 minute.
You could be right.
Could I be right in saying that the level playing field isn't fiat currency, it's the cryptocurrency?
100%. 100%. And what you've just talked there about Vladimir Putin, passing the Crypto Act within Russia, it's been done in China, it's been done in South Africa, it's been done in India, it's been done all over the world. And of course, Donald Trump realizes that as much as you say that the United States is a world leader, America is a world leader, they're lagging behind. Everybody else has passed their Crypto Act, and Donald Trump has had to give them a smack on the bottom and say, you're not going on your August holidays until it's passed here because you're that far behind. On a positive note, America, you are still leading the world in obesity and by a country mile. So don't worry, you're still world leaders, but you're not world leaders when it comes to crypto and digital currency. The rest of the world is ahead of the game. And because of bureaucracy and filibustering of the old United States corporation, because they've been dragging their feet, they've been caught with their pants down. That's how we know you're obese. There is so much to see right now with what's going on. The world is changing. We're moving across to a digital currency. And I would urge every one of you to become savvy when it comes to looking after your own money, because no longer are you going to be dependent on the banks. You're going to be dependent on your own self to manage your money. You will have access to your money whenever you want it. It'll be in your digital wallet. You won't have to ask permission. You won't have to justify anything. But with that comes responsibility. You are responsible for your money. And Drew and I have warned you many times about the con men that are out there. There'll be even more of them out there when they realize that you've got a wallet you don't know how to shut. You don't know how to keep safe. So please, if necessary, join the Insiders Club, where we'll be showing you how to protect your wealth, how to manage your wealth, how to look after your wealth, and how to get the most out of it. The most out of it is by helping other people, but don't rush into that, because the minute you do that, people will take advantage of you. You have to learn to manage it properly. And yes, you've moaned and bitched all your life about compliance. Well, you're going to be your own compliance officer. So you need to use wisdom as to who you help and who you don't. There's a lot of people out there begging for help that actually don't need it. They need help mentally, not financially, because they're not happy with what they've got. There are other people out there that are more than happy, and I'm currently in Singapore. There are people out here in Malaysia, Indonesia, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, all of those countries around here with a fraction of what you've got right now, who are 10 times happier. They found their own happiness, and I would urge you all to find your own happiness. When you do that, when you come into abundance, you'll realize that money doesn't change who you are, it magnifies what you are. If you're a bad person to start with, then you become worse. If you're a generous person, you become more generous, but you need to manage that so that you're not wasteful. Drew.
Next up, the Trump administration says it has located more than 148,000 migrant children previously classed as unaccounted for. Homeland Security Secretary Makawani Mulin says the search will continue until every child is found. A government watchdog previously uncovered serious failures in tracking accompanied children, including incomplete addresses and hundreds of thousands who were not issued immigration court notices. Authorities are also investigating thousands of suspected trafficking and exploitation cases.
Well, you're a mother. My wife's a mother. And every mother in the world will be asked, 148,000 children, where are their mothers? Their fathers maybe have been shipped off to war, maybe, I don't know. But where are the mothers of these children? Where's 148,000 children's mothers? Well, some of them we know have been stolen, the children have been, from social care. We know that some have been harvested, that means grown in a biolab, underground. And of course, we know that the British royal family and other royal families through Europe have realized that we've caught on to the fact that they've been eating children. Maybe they've cut back on their diet and don't need so many. So there's a surplus. I'm only saying this to wind you up, to get you to do your research. Because when you do your research, maybe these kids were harvested for Hollywood, for the royal families. Just maybe. I don't know, is the honest answer. I don't know. But I'd love you to investigate it, because when you find 148,000 children, and there may be more, the question is why? Why? Why is there 148,000 children with no mother, with no father? Why? It's a very simple question, which the answers will be incredibly complex. And then you find out that people like Oprah Winfrey are dying from kuru, which is the consumption of human flesh. Ariana Grande dying of kuru, from the consumption of human flesh. The whole of Hollywood has been eating children. You might not like to hear it. It's a disgusting thing. It's absolutely repulsive. Don't take my word for it. I knew this 5 years ago, and I'll tell you right now, then you weren't ready for it. Now you may still not be, but because it's in mainstream media, you might start to do your research. We've been living in a truly evil world that's truly disgusting. I would urge you to do your own research. Don't take my word for it, as I would urge you not to take anybody's word for it. Do your own research, find out for yourself, and then you will wake up in a hurry. Because if this doesn't wake you up, nothing will. But don't live in fear, because God always wins, always. And God is winning right now, because this is coming to an end. It's gone on far too long. And I can assure you the people in power are bringing it to an end. They've brought it to an end. But it's important that you know what went on and why this journey was so important for people like me, Drew, my family, and everybody else that stood up. All the truth community who stood up against this evil machine. And it's been tough, I'll tell you that for nothing. It's been very, very tough. It comes at a cost. But I would urge you to do your own research. Don't take my word for it. And you'll find out what's really been going on in the world. I'm going to leave you with that thought. That was the news on Thursday, the 6th of August, 2026. Don't have nightmares. Just do your research and realize what an evil world we've been living in. But we're cleaning it up. And I thank God for every man and woman and child who has joined me to clean up and get rid of these evil people. I thank you. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.
These are the facts, not put out by mainstream media. If you want to know the truth, we put out the truth every single day, Monday to Friday. So if you want to know the truth, come to charlieward.com. and see real news daily. And join the Insiders Club, which is live on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
Global tensions are rising, markets are unstable, and currencies keep losing value. While governments print more money, smart investors are moving into physical gold and silver, assets that have protected wealth for centuries. That's why more people are turning to Charlie's Gold to secure their future before the next financial shakeup hits. Don't leave your wealth exposed. Own something real. Own gold and silver. Visit charlies.gold today.